Hello, my name is David Marchesani, and this is my partner, Tim Carlo.
We think the head coach at NU High is a very interesting and talented person.
So we produced the following program to introduce him to you. Dennis Kettner, head football coach at Northern University High School in Cedar Falls, is the driving force behind the Little Panthers. He explains just how he got into coaching.
Well, I had a really good experience in high school, Dave. I played in several sports, and coaches that I played for really influenced my life a great deal and influenced my thinking. And since that time, I thought that I could also help other kids and other students by me coaching them. So I really got my start when I was actually a player.
Mr. Kettner admits that not having a lot of coaches does not help the team.
We don't have a lot of assistant coaches at NU High. We have one full-time student, or one full-time assistant coach, and then when we can have student teachers help us, or when we can have students who are maybe taking a football class at the university can come down and help us also.
Who are your coaches?
Mr. Wack is my assistant coach in the varsity, and he handles the sophomore freshman team, and he handles the offensive line when he's working with the varsity.
What goes on the sidelines? Probably much more than you think.
To a spectator, probably it looks like there really isn't too much going on the sidelines, but if you get right down on the sidelines during a ball game, you'll find that the situation is a tense one. It's one of coaches and trying to determine a game plan or make changes in their game plan so they can somehow beat the opponent. And there's a lot of thinking going on, there's a lot of intensity, and coaches are telling players what to do and giving them advice as to how they can play better, and it's really quite a competitive atmosphere.
We gotta get our linebackers through.
Preparation probably begins immediately after the game that we played on a Friday night. We look at films of the team that will play the following week, and we try to make a determination what kinds of things that we can do offensively and defensively to beat our opponent. So preparation really begins right after the ball game on a Friday night.
How do you prepare your players?
We try to communicate the knowledge that we have as coaches by the preparation that we have gone through during the weekend and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We try to communicate that information to them as best we can so they can execute the things that we know as coaches.
Mr. Kettner feels that his players should learn winning isn't everything.
Since football, high school football, is part of the secondary educational system, we feel something has to come out of football that is educational in nature. And winning and losing aren't the primary goals, I think, in secondary athletics. So we try to establish some goals in terms of players learning things primarily about themselves. I don't like the way football is projected to the mass of people through I don't like the way football is projected through pro football. I think high school football is much different than the pros in college. And I think the injury situation is really over. Probably the most important thing that I feel that I like to do other than coaching is I like to spend time with my family. And you know, those family members are only going to be around for a short period of time, so I like to spend as much time with them as I can.
How does the future look for NU High?
Well, I think it's very promising. The freshmen are a very strong group of athletes, and the 8th graders right now are just really good. I don't think they've been beaten yet. So the future at NU is very promising, especially when these 2 grades move up to be sophomores and juniors and seniors.
Even though the team had a bad season this year, the fine coaching of Dennis Kettner and some fine talent coming up promises a brighter future for the Little Panthers.